It's amazing that you've got this one wild and incredible life, but what are you planning to do with it? And when you think about really having a great business, what you've got to do is that you've got to have these business meeting rhythms. And why a business meeting rhythm is so important is it allows you to get intent focus about the thing that really matters. So let's say, for example, you want to become phenomenal at recruitment. Wouldn't you have a recruitment meeting every week? If you're in a position that you really think about being great in sales or phenomenal in property management, wouldn't you have a sales meeting every week? What's the purpose of that meeting? How do you want people to feel? What are the things that they need to know? What are the essential topics of what you need to go to? But now we start to think about the big vision of what you want to go to create. And if you think about that big vision, you've got to have like a 2-dayer where you talk about the future of who we intend to become and where we want to go and what the mission is that we actually want to achieve over the course of the next 12 months and over the course of the next 5 years. We're going to sign a 5-year commercial lease. Why wouldn't we have a 5-year plan on where we're going to take the business and exactly what it's actually going to do? And so naturally, then all of a sudden, we've got a meeting rhythm where we've got a cadence where every quarter, we're going to check in about how we're going and achieving our plan, what we're doing over the course of the next 90 days, what we're doing more broadly over the course of this year, and what you're going to be doing over the course of forever to actually make sure the business actually achieves its overall mission and therefore its overall vision. This is really important because then every month we're going to check in on where we're at and what we're doing and actually get some progress on some of these projects, but to make sure that we're not only responsible but accountable, but most importantly, that we're helping our team to go and achieve the projects that are really going to help the business to move. This is one of the greatest challenges inside of any business is about getting the meeting rhythms in your calendar first and then making sure that you've got the right agendas. And once you've got the right agendas, is that pulling people up to the level of strategy before they fall back down to the tactical day-to-day delivery. When you're clear about how you're going to get there, when you're clear about the strategy of what you're going to do, then all of a sudden you can make sure that you've got a great business. Inside of our business, we got to talk a lot about KJT, which is Keep Josh Talking. And everything that is me talking is what I've got to go and do. I don't have to book the flights. I don't have to be in the position that I make the sale. I don't have to do the whole organizational thing of making the team work. I don't have to schedule any of the marketing or any of the podcasts. That's not my job role, but I've got to make sure I'm really good at the talking. When you're clear about the strategy and around what you're going to do to contribute to help the team to be able to achieve the mission, that's when everything changes on the inside of the business. And it starts by having discipline about the meeting rhythms of when you're going to meet around the bigger things and then when you're going to meet around the smaller things to really make sure that the business gets incredible progress.